making it happen, showing you off in these streets. It's the talk of the streets. Streets out for the streets. It's the talk of the streets. Streets out for the streets. You see? Oh, remember when they used to do that, people? Oh, oh. All right, y'all. Listen, y'all. It's your girl, Lady CEO. Here we're talking the Streets Entertainment Network, y'all. Listen. So tonight is the 804 news update. I know that we are starting just a little bit late. Shout out to the technical difficulties. I like it better like this anyway, y'all. And I also want to make sure that you know that after this 804 news update, I want you to stay tuned in because at 7:30 p.m., that's when the full interview start. That's when we're going to get into the details of what you're going to hear tonight on the 804 news update. So I want to make sure that you stay connected, okay? So tonight you can look forward to me dropping some information about a few different events here that's happening here in the Richmond City area, okay? And I also have my special guests in the building. They're going to pop in, talk a little bit, just a little bit, give you a little tidbit of what you can expect at 7:30, okay? But in the meantime, in between time, I want to shout out the Trap Times Canvas, TrapX Canvas. Get it out, Zabi, okay? On September the 29th, they'll be hosting an event, okay? Something kind of sort of like a paint and sip, way more intimate, way more dope. Make sure that you tune in 7:30 p.m. to get the full scoop about this event and how you can participate, okay? Next up, we're going to be talking about the Richmond Change Your Financial Bloodline, baby. Change your financial bloodline. You already know I am about breaking chains and building wealth. So this event that I'm going to discuss with you at 7:30 p.m. is going to give you some ideas on how you can participate in this remarkable event. It happens every third Thursday. I'm going to give you the details at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. This is definitely for the business owners and entrepreneurs out here in the world, okay? Especially in Richmond, Virginia, okay? So make sure you stay connected. And then last but not least, we're going to talk about the Richmond Taco Beer and Tequila Festival. Hold on. It makes me shimmy. This is my second time saying it. You understand what I'm saying? But you can't see my actual shimmy. You can't get the full effect of the shimmy unless you attend the event, okay? So I want to see you there. Check us out at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time to get full details on this Richmond Taco Beer and Tequila Festival. They say it's a lot going on. It's a lot going on, and it's happening Saturday. So make sure you stay connected, okay? So before I get going here, I do want to introduce you to my guests, all right? Got my first guest coming up here. Come on over here. Come on over here. Hey.
What's going on?
Yeah. So tell the people who you are and what it is you do.
I am Sherelle Austin, the owner of Sherelle's Naturals, also known as The Health Plug.
Yeah.
I sell them natural products. The sea moss, if you're looking for it, hit me up.
Yeah.
Homemade elderberry syrup, natural body butter, the face mask, all natural, and more. But you got to tune in to hear more details. 7:30, Comcast 95.
Or Verizon 36. Either one, baby. Tune in. If you got to go, we here on YouTube Live and on your website, too. Okay? Thank you, Miss Ma'am.
You're welcome.
Okay, 7:30 p.m. She's going to give you the scoop, baby. Have you heard about that sea moss? You might want to tune in to receive the full scoop on that, baby. It changes your life. Your whole life, okay? So next, I'm gonna bring up my next guest, okay, in the building.
Hey y'all.
What's going on with you?
Doing good. How you doing?
I'm well. Let the people know who you are and what you do.
All right. My name is Rothstein Campbell. I am the co-owner of Provision Multimedia Enterprises. We are a premium photography company.
Yeah.
We're here to serve you. You can catch us. You can find us. You can communicate with us at pbme.org. And also make sure you tune in at 7:30 tonight so you can get the full interview to see what our company can do for you.
Period. Listen, I almost put them on payroll tonight, baby. Okay, had the camera out. I'm like, hold on, wait a second. I had to remember that they only here for an interview tonight. You couldn't put you straight to work.
Not yet, but we're ready to work though.
Absolutely, okay. And we're gonna make sure you get that information so you can book them when you need them, baby. And even if you don't, you just want to get on the books because it's the holiday season. You never know. But listen, okay. Thank you for coming up here. But listen, y'all. Okay, I told you I have two amazing guests in the building tonight. They have product services. Some special product and services for you all to take advantage of. You already know I got the street talk of the week, baby. It's your girl, Lady CEO. And at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, you got about 9 minutes to get situated, grab your snacks. Okay, make sure you get real comfortable because we're coming back. We're coming back with the full interview. In the meantime, in between time, I'm going to turn on some indie artist music. Okay, let me know how you like it. Comment in the chat, y'all. Okay, I'll be back. Don't go nowhere.
The odds you need to pay low, you wanna bring soul, put your ring on, I do the same for you, that's what I told. Yeah, for what I believe, and do what I trust, and trust in the me, this shit for a reason. I'm here for a reason.
I get really acclimated with the teaching, 'cause I'm teaching cosmetology part-time starting this Thursday.
Oh, okay.
And I know, like, I have a lot of people that want to connect with me now, young people who want to, oh, you need a shampoo, I'm going to work in your shop. Can I be your apprentice? So I know a school is coming for me down the line. I don't know how soon. It's about 5 years out. That's just my opinion.
One day, we're gonna find a way.
So I'm just looking into getting at least a large enough suite where I can have other stylists come in with me,
Right.
or find my own building. So I did find one.
Look at what we have.
Not
And
bad,
pay
but
attention.
space
Look
in
at
it.
what you lack.
Right.
Know this world harder for you
So
when
I'm
your
just
skin
kinda
black. So your main free,
doing my
and
part.
that's an actual fact. White supremacy is real. The system has
So,
infected how you think and what you feel. Hope you heed the message, cause the devil
networking
let
is
your
so
heal.
important.
Trying to
We know
steal
that.
every
We know
blessing.
that.
Know that
And
makes
so,
you sick while you keep
about
taking
3
pills
weeks
and don't
ago, our
ever
bishop
really
came to
heal.
our church and
See
preached
the
this
world's
message.
small, but I'm just trying to
And
make
he
a
talked
meal.
about,
Feel like I owe a debt. See, stack a bill when they bury the
about the
prince
way
in the
already being
underground
paid
king.
by people
Never
who've
seen
already
drill.
gone through
The
that.
wealth of
And
Africa
so,
made whitey
why
rich
do
when
you
he
have to
hacked it up. Don't
reinvent
believe
or
me,
create
Google
when you
back
have
it up.
already
That
people?
little
And he
money
used the
you
analogy
see,
of
just a fraction
the
of
man that
things
was
that
sick and they
us
couldn't
can't
get in,
even
and
add it
Jesus,
up.
and there was so many people, they went on the
Massive
roof
Oh yeah,
and pulled the
yeah,
roof and let him down. And what that did is that gave others access also who wanted to do the same thing. And so the roof has already been pulled off. You just need to get people that will help you do what they've already done. And that's why I thought about Wesley and Candace, because they've been doing this for God, 5, 6, 7, 8, it might be more than that. They're getting grants from the state. You know, they have a registered business in the state of Virginia as far as accreditation. So
Are we getting ready to get started?
this is the one that has the best picture.
Okay. That be able to put two of us, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
You can take pictures.
Is this in the way?
If you ain't fighting against it, then I guess that you accept it. All praise to my ancestors. Think about them when I start saying yes.
She fired up.
On the surface, we are blessed with infinite beauty and abundance of flora and fauna. Producing the most exquisite arrays of coffee, cocoa, fruits, vegetables, and culture. You name it, we've got it. We also have diverse wildlife and vast marine resources. And waterfalls and rivers.
Oh, okay.
I'm just called it literally true paradise. Which, of course, is inhabited by the most beautiful souls.
What's going on, y'all? Listen, make sure you tell your mamas, your daddies, your aunties, your uncles, and everybody else who's sitting in front of the TV looking for the news that Talking the Street Entertainment is about to come on now. Comcast 95, Verizon 36, y'all. Go turn it on for them. Okay? Biggest sport. Biggest sport. Okay?
Which was the first university in the world.
Yep.
The great Gnostic schools of Egypt and Osiris. On a deeper level, we're blessed with real treasures, the kings and queens of this world desire.
This song right here is about Clint 100 Yard Dream On. Let me know if you like it. Comment, youtube.com website, or here on Restream, or take y'all.
This beauty was found by an old lady in her backyard about 2 years ago. 125 carats. Some people mine gold in their backyards.
Hey, you brought your passion in, showing you off in these streets. It's the talk of the streets. Streets talk for the streets. It's the talk of the streets. Streets talk for the streets. Empowering communities, encouraging to do your thing. You bought your purpose, make it work. The face the only thing you need. It's the talk of the streets. Streets talk for the streets. It's the talk of the streets. Streets talk for the streets. It's the talk of the streets. One of the best you can bet. Community conversation, and we support some of the best. We put them on so they can know the DMV ain't gonna rest. When it comes to media, talk for the streets. One of the best. It's the talk for the streets. Streets talk for the streets. Oh, we got what you need. Shout out. Somebody right around the corner saying it could be me. What's going on, everybody? Listen, you already know it's your girl, Lady CEO, y'all. Thank you for staying tuned in. If you're watching this live on the internet, y'all, you have been locked in with us since a little bit after 7. Thank you for tuning into the pre-show. The pre-show happens every Monday night at 7 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time right here at Talk of the Streets TV.net. Talk of the Streets with a Z.net, y'all. Listen, so as promised, okay, I have my first guest in the building sitting here. We're about to get into her story in just a little while, y'all. Before we get started, I did want to, just talk to you all about some community-based services and different opportunities we have in the community, okay? So if you are in need of some free services, all right, well, first of all, you can get in contact with me at zabidmorgan.com, y'all. Free services I have for you by way of my ministry, Purpose Pushing Ministries, okay? Purpose Pushing Ministries, listen, if it ain't purpose, it ain't worth it, okay? So if you are in need of finding out if you're eligible for any type of social services, you can find help or apply for additional services at that website, zabidmorgan.com, okay? And also, if you are interested in starting a business, you can check it out there. I have tons of resources and connections for you, okay? If you are in need of human resources, any type of human resource software, free business templates are available at We Mean Business. We Mean Business now.com. Whether you're a small business, you have 1 to 0 employees, okay? Or even if you have 10 to 25, you can find all of your business resources by searching businessnow.com. That's WeMeanBusinessNow.com, y'all, okay? So I also want to let you know, a little shameless plug about my book, Profiting Your Purpose. It's talking to you about 7 steps you can take to identify how your challenges can work for you, okay? Your challenges, when you work through them, they provide you tools you need to excel to the next level, okay? So I'm all about purpose, all about passion. That's why I come here every Monday and I show off guests like Miss Sherelle here, okay? All right, it's all about purpose and passion, y'all. So if you're interested in checking that book out, you can also find it on my website as well. I want to shout out the Appomattox Event Center, which is our Central VA premier venue, creating a luxury, all-inclusive event experience at competitive prices. Okay, she's located at 9 West Old Street, Suite 100 in Petersburg, Virginia. You can check it out at AppomattoxEventCenter.com, y'all. Next is Yoshi Kids Youth Academy, another sponsor. You can that company right there, Yoshi Kids Academy. And I'm not just saying that because I'm a part of the organization. Stop that. Just stop that. Maybe I am. So what? But Yoshi Kids Academy is perfect for youth from between the ages of 4 and 11. It's a performing arts organization. They teach youth entrepreneurship, confidence, social development, providing tutoring and academic support as well. Of course, performing arts. YoshiKids.org. Yoshi Kids Academy. YoshiKidsAcademy.org. Okay, you can find different resources and links to help you with your children. Make sure that they have something extracurricular to do during the week. We got to keep the babies busy. We got to keep them busy and make sure that they're busy with things that's going to empower and impact their future, okay? Next, can we show you all? Just like we have Sherelle's Naturals here and Provision Multimedia Enterprises in the building here tonight, you can be one of our guests as well, okay? By sending us an email at talkofthestreetstv.com. That's the website. talkofthestreetstv@gmail.com. That's talkofthestreetstv@gmail.com, y'all, because I want to show you off. If you have a purpose and you're passionate about it, let me show you off, y'all, okay? So now that we have those updates over with, and also later on in the show, I'm going to give you the details on the events I mentioned during the 804 News Update. I am here to show off my guest. Woo! Miss Sherelle sitting here with us tonight. Okay, so Miss Sherelle, let the people know who you are and what it is you do.
I am Sherelle Austin, aka the Health Plug. I'm the owner of Sherelle's Naturals LLC. Okay, I'm all about health, all about natural products, and I sell sea moss gel, homemade elderberry syrup, them body butters. If you want your skin looking good, look, I got you. And it's all natural. We don't want that stuff from the store. We want what Sherelle got. I got what you need. Okay. I also have the natural face mask, natural body wash, and I have more, but you got to stay tuned in to learn more.
Absolutely so, y'all. Listen, she said she got it. What you need? She has your holistic health and wellness at a one-stop shop, baby.
One-stop shop, baby.
Okay? And look, I'm just throwing a little plug in. She got her moral support in here with her, right? And she does hair and everything else is going on. Now, let me tell you something. You hit Miss Sherelle up, baby. You got all your stuff going on for you.
Everything.
Your hair, your skin, your nails, your body. Praying with you. They faith-based up in here tonight, baby. I'm talking about
Jesus.
Listen, it's the street talk of the week, y'all. So, sea moss, right? We're talking about 92 minerals out of 100.
Yes, about 102.
Okay, okay. You have tell me a little bit about your sea moss.
So my sea moss, oh my gosh, it is amazing. I have the real deal. A lot of the sea moss out here, y'all, is not legit.
You better talk about
sea moss. You got to make sure it is not full grown. You want the real deal, and I got the real deal, baby. Okay. Sea moss is known to help with inflammation, high blood pressure, and I have testimonials that back this up. Also skin health, hair health. It helps with libido, and so much more. So.
Okay. So how did you give us a little bit of background about you, right? And what made you, what pushed you to create these natural products to support people in their everyday life and health?
Okay. That's a good question. And so I actually joined a fitness class with my friend Brittany. Shout out to her. She was like, girl, we in a pandemic. Let's go ahead and get these bodies right. So we did an online fitness class. And our instructor was like, y'all need to try this sea moss. And y'all, I'm a skeptic. I'm not going to lie. I was like, what is that? Like, do we eat it? And I was looking at it. I was like, oh, gross, whatever. But once I started seeing the benefit of how it was benefiting the other people, I was like, maybe I need to try it. So I started trying it. And what I did was I took to social media. And I was like, y'all, here's my first jar of sea moss. I posted it on my Facebook story. I hope Facebook paid me for this.
Come
you know what I'm
on,
saying?
come on.
But anyway, posted it on my
shameless
plug, okay? Posted it on my Facebook story. And I had people hit my inbox saying, can I get some? And I was like, I'm not really selling it. Then I had to pause a little bit and be like, well, you know what? Hey, maybe they trust me. And that's how the business started. In the pandemic, God did that.
Come on. And it's amazing because at the start of that pandemic, right, the world was in a frenzy.
Yes.
We really didn't know what was ahead of us, right? And a lot of people, of course, there's a lot of skepticism and some folks call it, like me, call it a pandemic, all of that stuff. But nonetheless, people were really getting sick and people were really affected during that time. And so to have products like that you started selling, it was imperative to have the elderberry, all of that stuff, right? So let's talk about how long have you been in business? Like I know, so was it since the pandemic? Did you have an idea before the pandemic? Like give us a little bit of background on what kind of cultivated the idea of going to this fitness, event. Tell us a little bit about it.
So actually what happened is I started another business first. And that was a customer service business. I was all about customer service, how you talk to people, how you treat people. We still need that today.
I get that.
And so that business actually failed. And I was like, you know what, I'm just going to give up or whatever. I got a few clients, but still, I was like, sometimes what you're good at is not what your purpose. And so I had to shift. And in that's how the sea moss business started. And I've always been about natural stuff, the smell goods. I've always been about smell goods. And I was like, hey, if I'm about that, and also I'm seeing and hearing the benefit from customers, why not do a business? Also, I had pushers. My friend Shara, shout out to her. My pastor, Tiffany and Ricky, they assisted me too. And matter of fact, we did a fast at church, and it was like something like "Get It Done" or something like that. And it was during that time that we decided to. She was like, "Look, get it done now. The business, get it done now." And it was that push that assisted me was getting this done. I had to just shout that out, you know.
Yeah. So I love that. I love that, right? When you were mentioning the customer service, I always like to say you take it to me and you leave the bones, right?
There you go.
Everything that, all of your challenges, all of the different places that you end up in life prepare you for that next step. And so, you know, when you were talking about customer service and that's what you were great at the moment, I see that. I feel that because when she came in, she's like, you know what I mean? And you know, one of my biggest pet peeves is unprofessionalism. So I like to compliment when I see professionalism.
Thank you.
You know, when I am you know, when I receive it. And so I feel that all day long. What thank you? Who want me to go? So let's talk about a little bit of your challenges. I know it may be some people out there who have been, you know, maybe suffered through some challenges as it pertains to their business and getting started.
Yes.
So have there been any challenges that you had to face in your career, the duration of your business, and how did you overcome those?
Major challenges. So one particular one, also during the pandemic, is there was a certain point where I kind of like stopped getting sales. And I was honestly getting ready to let it go. I was like, you know what, forget it. I was telling like the people, my friends, I was like, I'm done. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Da, da, da. And again, when you have good people in your corner, who's in your corner does matter. Good friends, good support system. Everyone in this room is a support system. It matters. And so how I didn't quit is, number one, I prayed.
Come on.
And you know, what's for you is for you. So sometimes even when you want to give it up, God won't let you. You'll get the push from his spirit. Come on here. I'm sorry, I'm also a preacher. Y'all work with me.
Hey.
But, okay.
I got that too. I ain't want to say nothing, but she giving this word.
I'm sorry. Okay. Let me bring it back. All right. Okay. All right. Yeah. So I prayed, and I did not feel God telling me to let it go. So I kept it going. Again.
Skill building exercise.
Yes, it really was.
Yes. That's all it was.
Hearing what other people were saying again, when people are saying, Sherelle, my blood pressure has went down. Sherelle, my diabetes numbers went down. Sherelle, the pain in my leg. And I give the glory to God, number one, but also I know He's blessed my products. And so, I couldn't stop because of the benefit. And after a while, customers started coming back.
Yeah. Come on. Come on for the skill building exercise. You know, I wanna echo on that for a second here because, you know, of course, if this is not your first time, if you've been following me for a while, you know I got about 15, 20, 30 different hats I wear, right? But as it pertains to my own business, over the past, in the beginning, I would say, because I've been in business for over 10 years now, various aspects, right?
Awesome.
Glory be to God.
Okay.
But it was times, honey, where I promoted and I worked hard to produce these magnificent conferences and different types of events, child, and we get there and I'm all prepared and I open the door and nobody comes through. Nobody has came to the event. And God told me, I think it was like my second event when I got the message. I call them downloads, right? It's like does through the But God was showing me what training me up to make sure I was in a position to do was, are you going to do this regardless of who is in the room? So it was me setting my camera up, carrying on this conference, this seminar, whatever it was at the moment. And I'm just going and I'm talking to that camera, baby. You would have thought I had a room full of people.
Doing it by faith.
Absolutely. And God was testing me and saying, like I said, are you going to do this no matter who is in the room? Are you, if nobody else shows up, are you going to give up on your purpose, on your passion? And so, you know, I just had to echo that because those things are real. So if you are out here and you have a goal, if you have a fire burning for something, some type of purpose in particular, something you feel led to do, continue to do it. Number one, I would say, you know, and I know the minister here would give me an amen. Number one, I would say to take it to God, right? Take it to the Most High and have a conversation about it. Get the provision. Get the vision and the provision about what it. Come on, provision in the house. Come on. Receive that. You know what I mean? Have that conversation with God so you can get the inside scoop on what it is you're supposed to do. Because challenges are going to come, and like I said, the skill building exercise all day long. Because it's not about what's happening in the moment, because most things we don't understand.
No.
Just like this mic fell over, it was pretty embarrassing, and I like to put a lot of things on transparency. You know, but at the end of the day, you have to understand that your perspective about it all is how you persevere through the challenging situation. So don't give up. In the beginning of this show here, I told you about the resources that you need if you're reaching any type of hardship in your business or aspiring to create a business, and you stuck somewhere, you're feeling a little place of stagnancy. Make sure that you reach out to me, okay? Definitely. So that was a little plug to God. Hello. Okay. And so, so tell me about, you say you have elderberry as well. What are some of the benefits of elderberry?
So elderberry got a lot of people through cold, flu, even helped some people with COVID.
It tastes good to me.
Yes, it tastes. I had one customer, she was like, Sherelle, I almost drunk the whole bottle. I was like, no, you gotta get it'll hurt your little tummy. You know what, Dad? Okay. But so it assists with bowel movements, inflammation. It helps get the mucus from your cells. Mucus, if you know Dr. CB, he has talked about it.
Come on, Dr. CB.
Yes, come on now, shout out, okay?
Yeah.
Is that mucus can help bring disease. And so you want to get that mucus, the excess mucus out of your body. And those are some of the benefits of elderberry. Inflammation as well, blood pressure, diabetes, that's the elderberry as well.
Oh, wow. Listen.
Yep.
And it's that, you do have, what are they called? Bitters?
Yeah, you do have the bitters. I never tried it, but they do have.
I don't really want anything bitter.
Yeah.
I don't really want that. So she has the good stuff.
The good stuff.
So make sure, and you can also find her at link to Instagram on our page. And after the show, I'm gonna have both of the interviewers. I'm gonna have their information where you can connect with them. Okay. And if you need to get in contact with them personally, the information will be there. If you want me to foster the connection, I can definitely do that. But make sure that you get connected and get your stuff. This winter is coming up.
It's coming up.
Season. It's on the way. Those babies, well, Richmond's been back to school about 2 weeks now, but Petersburg just went back to school on last Tuesday. But anyway, so the children are back in school. You want to make sure that you're stocking up those cabinets, and if you want to stock it up with some supplies to help you along with your colds and stuff like that, why not make sure that it's natural? Sherelle's natural.
All right.
You put that.
That was a good one. That was a good one.
That's what we do here. Okay. So listen. So now, what advice can you give to aspiring entrepreneurs, right? People who are interested in starting a company. What's some advice? I know we talked a little bit about challenges.
Yeah.
But give the people some advice.
So, number one, what do you love? What is your passion? And do you feel the tug of God leading you in that way, or intuition telling you maybe I should go this route? Okay. And I would say, hey, if you have that passion, write your vision and make it plain. Don't just go gung-ho without first writing it down. And as you write it, be also logical about it too. Okay, what do I need to do? What do I need to have in place? Contact some people that are already in business. Have those already in business around you, because you don't just want to be the best person in your circle. You want people better than you, okay? And that would be some things that I would tell you to do. Just a few things I would tell you to do.
Come on, Habakkuk. Come on, Habakkuk.
There you go.
Okay, chapter 2. All right. You gotta write it up, make it plain up here.
Okay.
Listen. So, all right. What would Sherelle today, being however old she is none of your business. But
It's a secret.
okay. What would Sherelle today tell 13-year-old Sherelle?
That it's possible. Sometimes you feel like things aren't possible because of what you have seen, what you have observed in your surroundings. And just to say, girl, you can do it, it's possible. You are going to be somebody wonderful one day. And guess what? I haven't even reached my full potential, but still there is something on the inside of me that is still yet gushing out, okay? And that's the gift that God has given me through Sherelle's Naturals. So I would tell her, girl, don't give up, keep going. And honestly, I would tell myself, don't take some of them detours that you took. Keep going down the straight path. Come on here. That you were created to go, So I would tell that to myself when I was 13.
That's perfect. That's perfect. Okay. So I know we didn't touch the body butters yet.
Yes.
So we got the sea moss, we have the elderberry, and we have the body butters. Correct?
Yes.
So tell us a little bit about your body butters. For me, I have eczema.
Yes.
Do you have anything for that?
I do. Shea butter is very good for eczema, psoriasis, dermatitis. I do have customer one in particular I'm thinking about now. She was like, "Girl, I need some more of your body butter because my eczema is coming back up." And you know, it is. And she's like, you know, it itches and I'm like, man, I want you to feel better. And so she just got her. She is excited about it. And it also, first of all, it smells good. You don't want to put nothing on your body that does not smell good, refreshing. You know, have something that's light and have something heavy. You have to meet each customer's needs. Customers want different things, so you have to cater to the needs of your customers. Also, people have dry skin. I do. That body butter got you really. You see my skin?
I know you see it's glowing.
This ain't just Jesus, baby. This that Sherelle Natural body butter, baby. Okay, all right, okay now.
I love it.
Yes.
I love it. Okay. So listen, you know where to get it from, baby. You understand me? So do you have any upcoming events or pop-up shops that people can find you at?
I do. On October 7th, Friendship Baptist Church in Hopewell. Shout out to Dr. Carson.
Okay.
He is having a pop-up shop. I think it's from 11 to 3. I'm not really sure, but if you follow me, Sherelle's Naturals LLC, I'll post it on there and stay in tune.
You better. You better, y'all.
You got no choice.
Okay, absolutely not. So you already plugged yourself in. Is there anything else that you would like to viewers to know tonight?
Well, let me tell you something. Not only are we amazing in the room, I want you all to know that you're amazing.
Okay.
And if she shout out to her, let's shout her out right quick. Because she is amazing. She allowed me this opportunity. And you know what? Even though some other things didn't work out for you, you are exactly where God wants you to be. And you never know what your personality can shift in other people. Somebody could come in here suicidal, but your passion and your love and your smile can help shift that out the door. Somebody can come in here with depressed or anxiety, but who you are, just you showing up, can help shift somebody else's day. So you're an atmosphere shifter. And so I got to shout her out. Okay? You got to shout her out. Because sometimes we need to know that we're amazing. You know, it's so easy for us to build somebody else up, but what about other people building you up and shouting you out? So she the talk of the streets. All right, thank you.
Street talk of the streets.
Okay.
I just love it here.
I love it here too.
Y'all, I can cut up with Sherelle all night, y'all.
Listen.
Okay. And so I just want to say thank you for being here tonight. You are welcome back at any time. 100%. Keep us posted on any type of events you have going on.
Yes,
if you develop a new product, you got a service, make sure that we know about it.
I will.
Listen, we wanted to be the talk of the street talk of the people. So make sure you keep us connected. Y'all, listen, y'all. This has been the first interview. It was jam, action packed, just energy filled, y'all. And guess what? We have another one coming up. Okay? And so I want you to make sure that you stay connected. We're going to take a quick break, all right? And we'll be right back, y'all. Listen, I appreciate y'all for tuning in to Talk the Streets. We'll be right back.
We got this scoop to shoot black.
You're amazing.
You're so dope. Awesome.
Thank you.
Yes, nervous queen.
Oh, I know the nervous is coming through my personality. I can feel it, so I let it out through that.
Yes.
Oh, you got it!
So it's not real time?
Yeah. So right now, I don't know what you got on there. I'm sorry. Keep on pressing things in. Appreciate you.
You got your passion, making it happen, showing you off in these streets. It's the talk of the streets.
Hey, y'all.
It's the talk of the streets.
Is this your song?
Yeah.
I feel so.
Sometimes, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Sometimes create a little something, you know?
Listen, before Christ, I used to do some freestyle, but it was
Come
really
on.
Come
on. I heard that. I hear that, y'all. So listen, y'all. Welcome back to Talk of the Streets Entertainment, y'all. Thank you for staying tuned in. If you're tuned in, baby, share this with somebody who don't know about us, and even if they do, share it with them again. Okay? So listen, y'all. I'm Lady CEO for those of you who are just tuning in, and I have my next special guest here, y'all. You should already know this is about to be an interview where you can receive some resources for your business, your life, your career, listen, it's a one-stop shop over here, baby. I have Provision Multimedia Enterprises in the house. Listen, so introduce yourself. Let the people know who you are and what it is you do.
All right. Well, my name is Rothstein Campbell, and I'm a photographer.
Yeah.
And I am a co-owner of a business that is excited to be able to do business with you. We're a multimedia company, and we have a lot of services. We call ourselves a one-stop shop. And I'll be able to explain what that means a little bit later, but we are just excited just to shoot you, and literally with our lenses.
Come on, man. Now with nothing else. Don't
Nothing
come
else.
with that. Don't you come with that, okay? Listen, so, and he has some amazing pictures, honestly. You can check them out right now. Don't go too far. If you gotta go over there, you want to be a little nosy, you can. Just make
Want a
sure
sneak peek?
Come on, just make sure you don't drop the ball on the interview here, okay? So let's talk a little bit about how you got started.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Where did the name of the company come from? Because you're showing off a little bit, and I love to see a company that owns up to that. It's a Provision Multimedia.
Yes.
So talk a little bit about the company and how it began.
Okay, so this name came from two people that had a vision, and actually we had a roundtable session.
Okay.
And we, threw out names and came up with names, and it was like, no, that's not it. No, that's not it. And it was just something about, and I don't know who came up with it. I just know it was a team effort. That's the only thing that I can say. And that's the most important thing. It wasn't one person saying, oh, this is what's going to happen. No, this was a team effort. And so when that name popped along with our logo, it shows and explains where we're going.
Come on for the manifestation, baby. Okay, it's a manifestation happening here. So how long has this been? When did it start? How long have you been in business?
Well, that's that question right there is that's a short answer question. I'm gonna extend that out because this company was birthed out of two visions. One of them was dormant, and the other one was live, but just didn't know where to go and how to get it established.
Okay.
And so I say that to say because I'm personally, photography has been in my life for a long time.
Yeah.
I found a drive with some pictures that were, 20 plus years old. And I think what I liked about it most is that I saw the progression of my skill set.
Come on for evolution.
But in that, I had this dream of something big, but it just wouldn't go nowhere. And, and that thing was just sitting around. It was sitting around. Of course, I tried all these different things, it's just like salvation, God trying to get you and you trying to plug in with all these different things. And all you need is just to come to Christ. And then everything else just pops.
They did all
that. And so that happened to me because there was a friend that I met and I saw him at the Apple store, and the devil was in my mind like, you only speak to him. It's been so long since you talked to him, blah, 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 blah. And I almost walked out the Apple store. And you know what? I said, no, I'm not. So I walked over, I seen him, I talked to him, and it was just a reconnection after years. And he was like, man, I'm so glad that I met you. He said, we got to talk. He said, because I got this idea that I just want to run across you. Because he knew I was a photographer. But we just had not connected. And I was on my way to Sam's Club and made that phone call, and he just started talking. And man, that thing bubbled up in me.
He had the other end of the story.
He had the other end of the story.
Can we say equally yoked? Okay.
And so that's how this company got birthed. So you're talking about two photographers that have well over 10 years of experience, but this company is brand new. We're about 3 months old as Provision Multimedia Enterprise. But don't let that fool you.
Officially.
Yes.
Absolutely. Let me tell you something about the beauty in that story, y'all. You should already know I'm here to do a little bit of ministry. Okay? Because, first of all, how fear. I want to start at that fear. Call it what it is so we can cast it down, strike it down. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
You have to be in tune with your intuition, and you have to acknowledge that other side of things.
Yes.
Where it's like, and that's what he did in the moment. You know what I mean? So I just want to highlight that and let you know that if you have anything that's fear, it's not of God. That's not of God at all. You understand what I'm saying? And you in that, even if in that moment, because sometimes when I'm talking to people and I got to lean in on God and get the answer for y'all stare at you for you ask me a question, I'm like, and if I'm just looking, that's because I'm asking God, I'm tapping into my intuition to see if I should say what I'm about to say to you or not, okay? But number one, do not let fear stop you in your tracks, y'all, because if he would have let in that moment, if he would have let that moment pass him by, he would not, might not have been sitting here today. And the reason why I say might not is because you got to understand that few are called, but many are chosen. Okay? And so he chose. That thing was chasing him down, baby. He said he couldn't sleep at night, honey. This is the evidence of your purpose chasing you, okay? And I'm just happy you took the call because I don't know what would have happened to you.
I am too. It was easy to walk away.
Yeah.
Because I wasn't seen.
Yeah.
But like you said, fear will change the trajectory of your life.
Come on.
It will. And so do not give in to the enemy's devices. That is his goal and job, is to try to keep you fearful.
Come on. You get a word here tonight. Okay, can I get an amen? If you are catching this live or if you're catching this in the recap, baby, comment amen. Do you understand what I'm saying? Because God, this is what purpose is all about. This is why I do what I do. It's not because this is something I want to do. You know, I've been asked, and I also been asked this here tonight. You know, it's how, I don't know, it's just something about this clicks on. This clicks on. Lady CEO clicks on, y'all. I don't have anything to do with it. I would rather be behind the camera, but this is the will of God. And when the camera comes on and the microphones are hot, Lady CEO just comes on because that's the anointing. That is God working through me. So I can provide a platform for individuals who have a story, who have a purpose to share. Do you understand what I'm saying? Let me tell you something, because I'm about to stop passing the collection plate. Let me get back into this interview here. Because God ready to show off. There's so much God in this room tonight. I'm so excited. I'm so honored to be here. Thank you for being here tonight. Okay. Yeah, no problem. So let's get into any type of challenges that you've had along the years in creating this. I know we talked a little bit about fear. We talked a little bit about, you know, the purpose, the manifestation being prolonged. Let's talk about some different things that you had going on and how you may have overcame those.
Okay, well, that's a good question because I know for me personally, I always had the desire to do better, but I didn't have a measuring stick. And what I mean by that is I thought what I was doing and what I was taking and the pictures I was providing were good until I found that hard drive.
Come on.
Man, but
he said he found the measures. You know what I'm saying?
And so I say that because you always need people in your life that wants to share.
Come on.
If you find somebody that is willing to share with you, latch a hold of them.
Come on.
Don't try to be the smartest person in the room. I think they talked about that earlier. Is put your make yourself the one asking all the questions.
Come on.
And not always trying to give all the answers. Because you can't learn that way. And so, you know, I go back to my business partner. He took me out on a photo shoot, and he had a person that did modeling for him. And he said, I'm going to take you out. He said, I'm going to do some shots. He said, and then I'm going to let you shoot with your camera in the shot. And I was like, inside, this was well prior to the breakup, I'll call it, of us going in different ways. And it was like, man, inside I was just so excited because I got the opportunity to shoot a model. And even though that this is what he was doing, I don't think I ever shared how excited I was by allowing me to do that.
Come on, we got a caller for you.
Oh, okay.
Thank you for calling Talk of the Streets. Street Talk of the Week. You got a question?
No.
Okay. Are you tuned in to Comcast 95, Verizon 36?
No, I just called in. I thought this was another thing evidently.
Well, you know what? Glory be to God, because I think it's something you need to tune in to. That we are doing an interview, and we are interviewing right now Provision Multimedia Enterprises, and he is giving his testimony about his business. Something that may can help you or your family. If you can tune into TV right now on Comcast Channel 95 or Verizon 36, baby, you can catch the story, okay? Okay. All right, you welcome. Good night. Glory be to God.
Amen.
All right.
And so in that, it allowed me to see what professionalism looked like in comparison to what I was doing.
Ooh.
And when I went back and
when
I went back and looked at my pictures in comparison to his pictures, I was like, I gotta come up. I'm well off the mark.
Did he sharpen that iron?
Sharpened it more than he would ever know. And so that was that burning flicker of flame that I never went out. It never went out. And I'm so thankful for that.
Come on now. Glory be to God. Look, co-producer, turn your mic down over there, baby. For me. With that. Thank you, baby. I appreciate you. Listen, glory be to God, because, you know, if it wasn't for the sharpening of the iron, I don't think that we would be prepared for our next level up, right? Because it's so important. Iron sharpens iron. You know, and if you don't have someone around you, as you mentioned, to sharpen your iron, you walking around pretty dull. You're walking around thinking that your cup is full already. And if you believe, come on now, if you believe that your cup is full already, you are not creating space, capacity for God to fill more inside of you. So it's important for you to change your perspective about some things. Even if you at the top of your top and the best of your best, let me tell you something about the best of the best. The best of the best have a coach. Has a coach somewhere, someplace. So it's important to create space and have room, because if your cup is full, you may be done, and I don't think you want to expire too early. I don't think you want that to be your mission. No. Okay? So I appreciate you for being obedient enough to see that inside yourself, right?
Amen.
To receive that. You understand what I'm saying?
I do.
So it's amazing. So listen, what co-producer? Thank you, co-producer. I appreciate you over there in the corner.
I gotta take the tape off my hand.
It's okay, leave it there. It's all right. It's okay. So, Provision Media, let the people know how they could find your products, right? You said you have a website, it's Provision.
Yes.
Tell us about it, what's the name of it?
So, our website is pvme.org. Provision Multimedia Enterprises. That's pvme.org. Please go there. Look at what we got. Look at what we can do. Listen, one of the things that I tell people, that if it requires a lens to capture the event, you need us.
Come on.
So if it requires a lens to capture your event, you need us.
Hey, look, it's a Street Talk of the Week. No ifs, ands, or buts about it.
Bottom line.
If you need to cut on the camera of any sorts, you should definitely be contacting Provision Multimedia.
Yes.
Is what he's saying, if you didn't catch the drift. Okay? Okay?
Yes.
So, are there any events that you love in particular, or do we want to do that? We don't want to exclude nobody. But you know how you have your favorite of something. Yeah. Tell us about what is your favorite? We want to get to know you a little bit. What are your favorite type of events to capture?
So, you know, I personally fell in love with candid photography. Okay. What's candid photography?
Right.
That's capturing people as they are in an event. They don't even know what's going on, but you're capturing the emotion. And so when they go back and they see that picture, that's when thoughts come back. Man, what was I doing in that moment? And so, and so we did an event, and we had a comedian that was at this event. So in this event, the people were just cracking up. And I couldn't get into the comedy, even though it was fun. I was just looking at people, and I was just trying to capture the different moments where they were just engulfed in laughter. And so when they would go back and they look at those pictures, then it would trigger what may have made them laugh or how much they enjoyed the event. And so that's what I truly love. I truly love candid photography, but I got a new love that I'm trying to break into and trying to talk to and try to get into our business.
Okay.
Yeah. And I want to speak about my business part too, because I don't want to leave him out there. This man loves videography.
Come on.
Cinematic videography, it doesn't matter. We even want to branch out to help you with your commercials. We want to be able to help you in your social media space.
Okay.
You know, anything that requires where you just want that shout out, call us. We can do it.
If
That's
it needs
bottom line.
a lens.
If it needs a lens.
You need provision, multimedia. Can I get an amen? If you need a lens, you need provision, multimedia.
Yes.
Okay?
Definitely.
So it is a little bit of everything going on here. This is your one-stop shop. Listen, God has blessed me to have 2 interviews tonight. Who gave you the one-stop shop, baby? Holistic health
Yes.
and any type of events that you have that you need a lens for.
Yes,
I'm gonna use that from here on out, y'all. Okay, listen. I want you to let the people know how they can. Well, first before we do that, right? Is there any advice that you would give 13-year-old Ross? Is it
Rothstein, it's okay. So I would tell 13-year-old Rothstein, because at 13 years old, I think somewhere around that area, I realized that I was a people person. And in being a people person, I'm not talking about a people pleaser. I'm talking about a people person as far as ministry is concerned. Because my goal was to always make people smile. I would do stuff to get that smile, and it wasn't because I was looking for something. Anybody that know me, and there are a lot of people that know me, because I've run into people where I didn't remember them, but they remembered me, and I did right by them. That's why they were able to smile when they came into my presence. Because I realized in the beginning, early in life, that you do right by people. And when you do right by people, good things will come back to you. And I'm telling you, my wife and I are blessed.
No choice.
We are more than blessed. And so that was the key of I learned later in life, but as a 13-year-old, I would tell 13-year-old Rothstein, don't stop what you were doing. Maybe put another spin on it, or to figure out, because I always knew I was going to do something. I just didn't know what. So I would tell myself to seek out what that drive that God put, that gift, that measure, that the measure of faith that God gave me, to seek it out and to seek someone to help flush that out.
Come on. So you talked a little bit about your challenges, some of the challenges that you overcame, right? And shout out, listen, he got the wisdom beside him. Shout out to Mrs. Kim. Okay.
Lisa.
Okay. What's up, Miss Lisa, baby? What's going on there? Okay. You already know when you have a good man somewhere in sight, there's a good woman standing beside him. So shout out to Miss Lisa in the house, baby. So we talked a little bit about some challenges that you overcame in your life, and some different things that God showed you along your way. So what is some advice that you would give to the viewers listening if they had, had aspirations to create a business such as yours or any other business?
So the first thing that I would tell anybody that desires to start something, find a mentor. If you're looking for in the photography space, you got 2 mentors. All you got to do is reach out. Don't hesitate. Reach out. If you're looking for a business in a different area, find a mentor. Don't let fear change your trajectory of your life, because that's what's going to try to happen. You're going to get all this stuff that's going to come up to try to deter you from finding a mentor. Before you do that, it was talked about earlier, and I am a God-fearing man. Yeah. Seek God, because he will open up doors. Yeah. Do right by God. He will do right by you. I am a witness of that. And find you a mentor. Yeah. That's what I would tell somebody. Yeah. Find what you're looking for. Go to the places where it's happening at. Yeah. Connect with people. Ooh, don't be shy. Ask questions. Yeah. If they don't receive you, shake that dust off and go find someone else. Somebody is going to take you in. That's right. Somebody is going to take you out on a shooting event and show you that this is how it's done. Come on now. I appreciate you for being here tonight, brother. I really do. And you can come back anytime you like. All you got to do is schedule a book with me. And even if you're not booked, you want to stop by the studio, let people know a little bit of something on 804 News Update, we can definitely fit you in somewhere. Don't even worry about it. So do you have any events or anything that's coming up? Yes, we actually connected with the Chamber of Commerce, Chesterfield. We got an event on the 28th of September. and I'm trying to think of, and so we're growing. I'll put it like that.
Yeah.
And we're growing.
Yeah.
And there are spaces that we're trying to get into.
Yeah.
We just need the opportunity and chance.
Yeah.
That's all.
Absolutely. So if you have an event, you have the opportunity that requires any type of vending, or especially in this perspective, if you have an event that needs any type of media, then make sure that you connect with Provision Multimedia Enterprises. We're going to have their information listed on our website. You can find them right now, but we're going to make sure that we have the information where you can find it. Okay, on your own. If you want to make the connection for yourself, you can do that. If you would like us to foster the connection between you all, we can do that as well. Okay? Absolutely.
I got one more thing that I would like to add for our business. You know, we're working on some services that are different from your regular photographers or your regular video or photography companies. And there are some great photography companies out there in the greater Richmond area. I would never try to take away from the skill sets of anyone, but there's also some services that I know that are not happening that we would like you to try. Think about your child and that goes and takes pictures during picture day at school. Well, normally you have to wait a long time just for proofs. I think any parent can attest to that. How about we can deliver proofs within 24 hours to your phone?
What?
How about we can come to an event and we can take pictures and pictures can show up for your guests in real time?
Come on.
There's no waiting. And I'm talking about good pictures. So I just want to throw a small plug out there that what separates us, besides passion, that separates us from other photography companies. There are some services that we can provide that are different than other providers can today.
I'm just trying to see what's stopping you. I don't hear the phone going off. Maybe it's because they're in the studio. But what is stopping you from booking your appointment right now? You understand what I'm saying? Because the anticipation is killing you with other companies. When you're like, I wonder what it looks like. I wonder what it looks like. He said 0 to 24 hours. You can see your professional pictures and they are amazing. Do you understand me? Provision Multimedia Enterprises, y'all. Listen, thank you for being here tonight.
Thank you for having us.
Most definitely. Let the people know one more time how they can get in contact with you.
Please go to pvme.org. From there, you can branch out. There's a space where you can message us. We get messages real time, where we will make sure that we contact back with you. You can check out our portfolio. You can look at our services. We even have a price list on there. pvme.org.
Thank you so much. Y'all listen. This has been a phenomenal show. This was my last interview, but don't go away. We have some amazing updates for y'all. Give you a little bit of details on what those things I was talking about in the 804 News Update, okay? So I appreciate you.
Thank you so much.
Listen, if you want to stay, you can, be my co-host for the rest of the night. We got a few more minutes left in tonight's show. If you got to get out here, I 100% understand. Thank you for being here.
Thank you.
Thank y'all for being in the house tonight. More support over there in the corner. Okay. So listen, y'all. I told you we had a street talk of the week, y'all, and I lady CEO. So tonight I wanted to play a clip from Ed DeRillis, okay? Ed DeRillis is a well-known artist here in Richmond, Virginia. And what he has been doing over the past year or so, he has created this event called Guns Down, Hands Up. You understand what I'm saying? And this event is where it says it in the name, right? You are. Let me just play this clip for you. He can explain it best. Let me go on over here to it. Whatever. That's why I had to pull it up on my phone. Okay. All right.
Look, we got the Guns Down, Gloves Up event today from 5 to 9. 1407 Sherwood Avenue. Make sure y'all pull up, man. Support the fighters, support the cause. We got these boys stepping in the ring, showing leadership, man. Just let y'all know, man. We can fight and let us see another day. You don't gotta keep killing each other, man. Put them guns down. Put the guns down. Put the gloves on. Live, man. Go home. Go home.
So listen, y'all. So that was, and I'm not sure if you were able to hear it on live stream, but I will make sure that I post it on the YouTube and the website, y'all. So that was Ed DeRillis, okay? And this Guns Down, Gloves Up event, it happened on yesterday. Now, he does this monthly, and I know I just teased you, I'm sorry, but that's because I wanted you to have a heads up. I wanted you to have a heads up about the event, okay? I think it's phenomenal. It is a fighting ring. It's no drama ever that's going on in this event. And I just want to shout him out because Eddie Willis is always doing something in the community, whether it's for the youth. And this has grown men involved. So he is definitely doing his part in connecting the community and changing the narrative in that particular way. So shout out to you, Eddie Willis. You are amazing. I would love to have you here on Talk of the Streets Entertainment. And I look forward to speaking with you soon, okay? So next up, I did want to get into these events, okay? So I wanted to talk about the Richmond Change Your Financial Bloodline by Investing, okay? So this is happening. This is happening on the third Thursday of the month, so that's September the 21st, and it's going to be at the Omni Richmond Hotel, okay? So join this event for an exciting opportunity where you will be empowered to take control of your financial future. You can learn how to break free from financial constraints and create a legacy of wealth for yourself and your loved ones, okay? So this actually happens every third Thursday, all right? It starts at 7 o'clock p.m. and guess what? It's free. It's free, okay? Make sure that you take advantage of this opportunity, okay? And then that Track X canvas that I was talking to you all about, where I said it's not just your usual paint and sip. They're going to capture the moment, in the moment, every moment, where there is cultural experience you've been waiting for, okay? So this is something for Provision to pop up at. Ask them if they need some lenses
Like it needs to be captured.
at the party, okay? Listen, this isn't a wine and cheese paint party. Get up and get moving with your favorite track classics and new music. Check out their playlist to keep the party going. Limited artistic ability, there's no problem. Let's see. They've got you covered. Go on out there and join the cultural experience, and don't worry about painting within the lines. Just have a good time with it. They promise the experience will be enhanced with a few beverages of your choice. Excuse me? Okay. The venue partners are always heavy on the pour, so ensure your evening is memorable unless you have one too many. Don't drink and drive. I don't condone that. Make sure that you consume responsibly. This is Talk of the Streets. All right? And so we're going to get into our last event, the one that I say you can see me shimmying. I'm going to do the shimmy, okay? This is going to be the Richmond Taco Beer and Tequila Festival. Now, I don't really like tequila or beer. I would just go for the vegan tacos and a shimmy. That's why I'm going, so I hope to see you there, y'all. Now, I'm going to also have all of these events posted on the pages as well. They say that they have fantastic margaritas, okay? Made fresh with limes and, of course, tequila. That's what they're saying, okay? Taco about fun, all right? The region's best tequilas and taco trucks come together to showcase the best taco. Y'all, this is going to be an event to remember. I love a good taco. We have Taco Tuesdays at home with Impossible meat. I'm sorry. Shout out to Impossible. We talked about those vegan Eastern treats 2 weeks ago here on Talk of the Streets Entertainment. Y'all, listen, make sure that you try Philly Vegan. This was a shameless plug. Philly Vegan here in Richmond, Virginia on Hall Street Road. Y'all, try your steak and cheese. This is a little bit off the subject of tacos, but maybe it came up, so I'm going to say it. Try the Philly steak and cheese at Philly Vegan, y'all. I guarantee you will not be disappointed. Back to the tacos. So they're going to have over 15 taco vendors and 30 different tacos to enjoy. Y'all, use your taco tickets. They got taco tickets, y'all. They guacamole pavilion, churros and chocolate pavilion, or margarita bars. They say any way you look is a margarita. Top Chef tequila flights. Okay. Oh, all right now. You got drink tickets that you need to purchase. This event is for all ages, but you must be 21 to consume alcohol. They're not playing with you. Okay? It's going to be live entertainment, live music, live fun, and games, y'all. Okay? You're going to get to vote for the Richmond's Best Taco. and the ticket prices may increase at any time, so you better get them while it's hot, okay? So listen, this is the Richmond Taco Beer and Tequila Festival that I am talking about, y'all. Listen, those were the details on the event. If you have any events, whether you want to be on camera or not, if you have an event flyer, any type of promo you would like for me to share, it's purposeful and it's for a cause. Make sure you share it with me so I can share it with the viewers here on Talk of the Street Entertainment, okay? If you are interested in being a guest, make sure that you connect with me at Talk of the Streets. That's Streets with a Z. Talk of the Streets TV at gmail.com. And last but not least, shout out to Mr. Joe Taylor here with the Richmond Community Access Network for their dedicated service to provide a platform for talk shows like mine and to occupy space and reach viewers like you. Shout out to the other content creators on this network, and I wish you all well and great work thus far. This channel is live every Monday on Comcast 35 or Verizon 36 with community leaders and local information with small breaks in between. So stay connected for a show, event, or special cause near you, y'all. You already know it's your girl, Lady CEO. I'll catch you next week. Peace. Yeah. It's the Talk for the Street. Street Talk for the Street. Thank y'all for tuning in online. I appreciate y'all. Yeah, Mr. Taylor. Yeah. Thank you for being here. Yeah. No problem. You say you want to get pictures, Sherelle? Yeah. Okay. Boy, you over there punching that table. Every bit of caring inside of us is looking over there. I was like, Lord. I let you fat out. I love it.
Contact information. Back.
Thank you. Did y'all see when the mic tried to fight me?
No, I didn't.
Yeah.
You didn't? No, that was feeling real good.
Hey. Thank you, Mr. Taylor. This is Mr. Taylor, y'all.
Thank you, Mr. Taylor.
Thank you.
Okay.
I was burning up over here in the corner.
Somebody said go, Dad. My baby said go, Mommy. Thank y'all for tuning in.